Hello everyone. Thank you very much for the organizer and VBOB to allow me to attend a very important conference today. I would like to share with you some our experience on our program on the Mother Tongue-Based Bilingual Education. The program is partnership between the UNICEF Vietnam and Vietnam government, especially the Ministry of Education and Training, piloting in 3 provinces, Lào Cai, Gia Lai, and Trà Vinh for 3 main languages, Hmong, Khmer, and Rai. I would like to begin my presentation by emphasizing on some key information on the ethnic minority and ethnic minority language in Vietnam. There are 53 ethnic minority groups in Vietnam. Vietnamese is the national language. Vietnam law specifies that ethnic minority language can be taught in the school and also the education institution. Next slide, I will share with you the program approach. We apply flexible bilingual approach in our program Mother Tongue-Based Bilingual Education. The spirit of the approach is the good foundation of mother tongue help children learn Vietnamese better. The program approach starting from the pre-primary up to the grade 5 of the primary education. Throughout from the grade 1 to grade 5 of the primary education, we have one subject on the ethnic minority language, and also we have the one subject for Vietnamese. For other subjects, the teaching language will apply both of the ethnic minority language and also the Vietnamese. Ethnic minority language apply for grade 1 and 2, while the both ethnic minority language and Vietnamese apply from the grade 3 and grade 5. Next slide, I will share with you how the language can apply in our program. For pre-primary education, children learn only on reading and listening and speaking. From the grade 1 to grade 2, ethnic minority language can be taught for all of language skill development, including listening, speaking, reading, and writing. While the Vietnamese it only apply for speaking and reading only. From the grade 3 to grade 5, the ethnic minority language apply for all 4 language skill development, including speaking, reading, listening, and writing. While and also the Vietnamese also apply for all 4 language skill development, speaking, reading, writing, and listening. For material development, the material will be designed bilingual 2-side material. One side is for ethnic minority language illustration, mainly focused for the culture. For Vietnamese side, the illustration to both culture and also the language. Next slide, I will share with you some kind of the material developed for the pre-primary education. We develop the guidance book for teacher. We also develop the workbook, teacher book, storybook for children. For primary education material, in the next slide, you can see very clearly all kind of the material for all subjects of the primary education, including teacher book, workbook, and textbook. Material development based on the national standard and curriculum, including considering the lesson learned from the international experience. All kind of the material is bilingual material. except for ethnic minority language subject. We apply both of the bilingual material, also the resource for the Vietnamese to support for the children learn both of the mother tongue and Vietnamese better. Program pilot based on the action research methodology apply for two cohort 1 and cohort 2. For the cohort 1, the implementation, reflection, and also the improvement, all of lessons learned from cohort 1 will be applied and revised and improved in cohort 2. That means the two cohorts to ensure for the program pilot, ensure for the quality of the pilot in the school. The program implementation in school by two cohorts, cohort 1 and cohort 2. All of the lessons learned and experience from the cohort 1 help to improve the quality in the cohort 2. The implementation cohort 1 and cohort 2 to ensure for the quality of program implementation. Next slide, I will share with you some criteria and principles for the material development. Firstly, participatory approach. Material development requires the collective effort from all of the stakeholders, including the experts from the local and also the experts from the national level, from the university, from the research institution, and also the ministry as well. Another important principle is our program is not only help to develop the language, but also to improve for the quality of education. The material development is not only focused for the language development. We also apply for new teaching methodology to ensure to improve the quality of education for children. The material development also ensure for the continuum from the pre-primary to the primary education. Also the integration in the theme and the top and the subject of the teaching program. There are some lessons learned from our program implementation. Firstly, language mapping and assessment need to be done before curriculum and material development. All of the dialect and variety of the language, local language need to be considered. Participation of the local expert is very important to ensure for the curriculum and material development relevant to the local situation. Next slide is some sample of our material for Khmer, Vietnamese, and Hmong language.